Hello, online crew. Let's have a chat about what it kind of takes to be successful on social media today. Because times have changed. People want different things. And as my heading of this live says, valuable information just it's not enough anymore. And it's an interesting transition. And so I just want to share a little bit of my journey and how I'm having to shift as well as the way that I show up on social media because of what's kind of happened around, around the world, for the last few years. But before I get into that, I just want to remind you that we do have a free video challenge coming up. It starts on the May 16th. If you need to get your algorithm, give it a bit of a kickstart, you need some more engagement, you need more eyeballs, you need to grow some confidence with going live on social media, join us. Just go to helenmartinonline.com/video. That's all you need to go to, helenmartinonline.com/video, and join our next video challenge. It's completely for free. I give you the topics, I give you the technical skills, I share with you what to do. You got nothing to lose and a whole lot to gain. And you do it with a really cool bunch of people that will also help boost your engagement and boost your algorithm. So who's registered already? I want to know. Those of you that are live or catching the replay, who's in? Just say, I'm in. Let me know. So I just wanted to remind you of that. Also, coaching community members, please go and watch the replay of yesterday's training where I shared with you. What did I share with you? I've forgotten already. What did I share with you? How to create more. That's right. How to turn social media leads into prospects. And I gave you a really great training and a whole lot of notes to go with it as well, with a whole lot of examples of things to post on social media. And so you can just take those examples and run with them. Okay. So let's get on to today's topic. Who's here with? Are you laughing at me? Because I'm laughing at myself. So, like, seriously. It is Friday in my part of the world, so excuse me. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Donna. Hello, Beth. Hello, Chrissy. Hello, Ford. I want to keep up with the times. Good to know, Ford. Hi, Tony. Hi, Tina. Thank you for your happy Friday to me. Leads into prospects. I got there eventually, Cherie. Thanks. So let's have a chat about this. So a few years ago, maybe 5 years ago, if that. So I'm like, okay, I built with my family and friends in my previous company. I did have some success. I eventually kind of got there. And then it started to go backwards and I was losing people from the team faster than I was gaining them. And I was kind of like, no, I want to do this a different way. I want to go online. I want to learn it. And kind of here we are today. And I went full on into that, learned a lot about attraction marketing, digital marketing, or a lot of you know that. Sort of about me. And I basically build my business 99% online. It's just the way that I like to build. It doesn't make it right or wrong for anybody. It doesn't make it right or wrong to build the old school way. It's just the way I like to build. That you might be here listening to me because, you're kind of the same way. But what's really important to me, as you guys might know, if you're familiar with, the way I build my business and what I teach, is you got to be a human before a marketer. That is never more important than now. Okay. So when I first came on this scene, a few years ago, it was all about business pages back then. So I branded myself on my business page. I'm still on my business page. I'm on my business page now, as well as my group and Instagram and YouTube, all at the same time. But it was all about pages. And yeah, I've built that up. I've got 18,000 people over there and then other platforms and whatever. I'll never give up on my business page. It's my journey. Okay. Might not be yours. But I'll come back to that. But on business pages, and if you've got one, I would encourage you to still continue with it. And it does give you the opportunity to do Facebook advertising or boost a post, or it just gives you choices. Okay. Whether somebody starts a business page right now, 2023, straight away, I don't know. I'd need to talk to the person as to whether what they're doing, what they want to achieve, as to whether that's the right avenue or not anymore. Because it's not the world that it was a few years ago. And those of you that have been around for a while, like I have, you might resonate with this. Business pages give value, give value. Brand yourself, give value, give value, give value, give value, give lots of value, give lots of free stuff. I do way too much free stuff still. I use heaps of value 3 times a week here. Clubhouse, love our Clubhouse discussions. Make sure you catch this. We got the replay this week for Clubhouse. Make sure you listen to it, because that was a golden discussion. So all of that's for free. And then I do free video challenges and boot camps and all the things. Okay, value. It's ingrained in me. Okay. But what are people looking for today? It's changed. I'm going to still do what I do, but you need more than just value, because people need more than that now. And a large part of that is because of COVID. And here's the kind of shift, is people want to learn things, and people will stay with you if they think you're valuable and you give them good information. And, hopefully what I share most of the time is valuable to you, or it makes you think a little bit harder. It's like, yeah, that's a really good point that she made, or I might go and try that, or, whatever. Hopefully what I provide you is, valuable most of the time. But what probably keeps you here, maybe, or with me, is that you've got to know me, like, and trust me. You know that I care. You know that I really care about people's results. You know that I'm going to show up. I show up the same time every week in the same place, doing the same thing. Like, I've built that trust with you, probably, hopefully, and that you've probably got to know me over time, because I share stuff about what I do and my family and my kids and my hubby and my dog Harley and, whatever. Like, you get to know, like, and sort of trust me. So what happened a few years ago with COVID is everybody was forced to come online, and the whole world kind of shut down, and it was like really weird for a lot of us. I'm sure you would agree. It was a weird time, but it really elevated, obviously, the online world, which is good and bad. Good and bad in a way that it always promotes opportunity. And it gives you heaps of opportunity to go online. It helps you connect with people that you wouldn't ordinarily connect with. I build a global team. There's people online that I can talk to that I would never even reach if I had to travel, if it was all offline. Huge opportunity. But everyone's there. Not everyone, but a lot of people are there now. So what does that bring? That brings a hell of a lot of competition. It brings a hell of a lot of noise. It brings, when everyone's doing value, it brings a lot of information. Information. Everybody's sharing information. Everyone's bringing value. People want more these days. It's not enough to just give value. People want real. People want raw. People want authentic. They want to know about you. They want to know who you are. They want to know more about your life. In this industry of social selling, network marketing, MLM, I believe it's even more important as a brand to show just as much of you as you do bring value. Does that make sense? Because I know my past, my history has been, teach people things, educate people, give them good value, give them good tips, value. And I lack a little bit still in my stories and things like that with just sharing Helen. Just sharing the things that I love to use, the things that I do, what I'm doing every day. I also, some of you might be able to relate to this, I do have a husband who's not a big fan of social media. It makes it hard. We all have our, restrictions around us that kind of hold us back. I know what mine are. But and you can make anything work. Don't let anybody or anything kind of hold you back from doing what you need to do. And I don't from my perspective. But here's what people are looking for. People are craving more of the real. People are craving more community. People are craving more of a belonging. People are craving more of an understanding. People get them. People that they follow, you understand me, you get me. I like you. Not only are you giving me value, but you're kind of funny, or you're kind of inspirational, or you're like me type thing. You're building a business and having struggles, or if it's a health journey or a travel journey or a finance journey or a fashion journey, whatever business that you're in. People need to feel connected more than ever before. I often reference this because it just blows me away how popular reality TV is and how ridiculous it is. How many of you have a little favorite reality TV show that you don't like to admit to? Something like The Bachelor or Survivor or ridiculous Big Brother, or how many of you have got a little secret reality TV show that is almost ridiculous to watch, but you can't not stop watching? Even the cooking shows, they're reality TV. Our screens are filled with reality TV because what are people craving and loving and flocking to? Real, ridiculous, real. Getting to know people. People these days can build a brand around just kind of being themselves and then recommending what they use and because people are really wanting the more real. So marketing, online marketing, digital marketing in the past is very much like crafted videos, valuable videos, infomercials, this, that, whatever, show this, show that. These days, the popularity is in things like reality. And also, why do you think micro video is so freaking popular? Reels, who's doing them? I love Reels and TikToks and things like that because it enables me I can be more real. Like my TikToks are as real as they get. I'm sharing my weight loss journey at the moment. Have you noticed? Can you tell that I've lost weight? It's just real. It's just me. It's what I'm doing. And I'm loving the ease of that. It's not hard. I just think, what do I want to share today? I get in front of my camera, I say a couple of things, I post it, I put a description with it, put some hashtags with it, done. Done in 10, 15, like it's actually easier to be real than it is to create value. I'll always still do that here. I'm here doing that today. I'm always thinking, what can I share that's going to help my audience? How can I help these guys build their business? How can I get it through to them about what they need to do? This video is, I'm trying to get through to you less crafted content and more of you. People are craving value. They're craving human connection. They're craving a sense of community. Just showing up. Those of you that are still a little bit old school in some ways, where you've got a business page and showing up and going live, it may not be working for you like it did a few years ago because it's not enough anymore. Does it make sense? So I wrote down some words. I thought, what are people craving? And if you've got a pen, just write them down. But this is what I want you to think about in relation to how you show up on social media today. Because this is important. This is what people are craving. This is what people are digging. This is what people are connecting to, are things like this. So entertaining. Are you doing any entertaining content in any way? Reels can just be entertaining. Go and find some trends. Point your finger with how you brand yourself or what you want people to know about, and put some music with it. And I don't dance. I have never done a proper dance on a reel or a TikTok, but I can do a little bit of that, like whatever floats your boat. But entertaining. Are you providing anything entertaining that makes people smile? Are you putting a smile on anybody's face with anything that you do? It's one of the reasons why micro video content is so popular, because people are being entertained. It's putting a smile back on people's faces in a very stressed world. People are stressed, underpaid, not enough money in their bank account, probably more bills at the end of the month than they've got money at the end of the month. People are stressed and busy. Put a smile on their face. So are you doing anything entertaining? One thing. Show your personality. Who are you? What's your quirky little things? Any of you been around me for long enough to know I mix up my words when I talk all day. I say funny things. I've got my own dictionary. I've got my Helen Martin dictionary. It's got a whole list of its own words. Who cares? It's just real. I stuff up. I make mistakes. I go live in the wrong spot sometimes. Like, just roll with it. Just show who you are. Because we are in a world, in this industry, you are fighting, or you're not fighting, you're competing against everybody else in this industry. Why would I buy something off you versus somebody else in your company? What are you going to bring me to the table? What are you going to bring me to the table? You know what I mean. What are you going to bring to the table for me if I joined you, or if I bought my product of you versus somebody else in the company? And what about every other company that's out there? Why would I choose you? Why? Ask yourself that question. Why would somebody choose me? Ask yourself that question. Why would somebody choose me to work with or buy something off? What are you bringing to the table? If you can bring, some real rawness and some genuine, and people know that you're going to look after them, and people know that you're going to show up for them no matter what, Like, you join my team, I'm looking after you and I'm not going anywhere. I've proven that. I do weekly calls with my team. We got multiple calls. I've got training. I'm creating a new launch system at the moment. I'm looking after my people. People know that about me. What are you doing? How are people getting to know the real you? Okay. So show your personality, being really, really authentic with the good, the bad, and the ugly. People don't resonate with perfect people as much as they resonate with people that are in the struggle. No matter what journey you're on, you're getting healthier or you're building a business or you're, whatever it is that you're doing as a business, you've all got struggles. Nothing is ever a smooth journey. Life is not a smooth journey. So share the struggle as much as you share the value, because the value is good. Teaching people things is good, but there's always struggles along the way. You've got to share that as well, because it makes you more authentic. Nobody lives in a perfect world. Nobody. Even the people making the big bucks, they do not live in a perfect world. Okay? What I love about, people like Mel Robbins, who's multi-millionaire, is she'll do videos in her bed, in her bathroom, looking like she's just got out of bed. Like, there's no realer than that. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm ever going to do a video getting out of my bed. I don't look good that flashy in the morning. Don't know about you guys. Would you ever do a video just getting out of bed? Just asking. But that's real and that's authentic. Okay. Really genuine. And what I would really also encourage you to think about is how much of your content is original. How are you delivering it? You're always going to learn from other people and gain, information which you might turn around and teach. That's what we do in life. We invest in things, whether that's time and money or mentorship programs or training or whatever. We learn things. We do them, we invest in things, we learn them, we do them ourselves, and then we teach them to others. So you're always going to do that, but are you putting your spin on it? What's original about you? Or do you sound like everybody else on social media? Because if you sound like everybody else on social media and your value is the same as everybody else's value and you're not really showing your personality and you're not really being real, like treat it like reality TV, your social media, you're probably going to have more people connect with you quicker. Because when you show up and just give value, and it's all about teaching, teaching people things, and that's kind of really all it is. There's a huge human connection missing there. And people are craving that. That's what COVID did to us around the world. Okay. So captivating type content or inspiring, empowering. Are you inspiring to anyone? Are you empowering to anybody? Do you make people think deeper about themselves because of something that you've shared? Like, people need that. Give that. Are you a good storyteller? So you know how it goes. Facts tell, stories sell. It just so important. So important. I know you already know that, but are you actually doing it? Are you sharing stories? Are you sharing experiences? Are you sharing you? Are you sharing what's working for you? What's not working for you? What you're using. Are you sharing other people's stories if you don't have many stories of your own? You need to become a really good storyteller. And not just give value, teach, train, whatever. Become a really good storyteller. Okay. Creating curiosity. Those in the coaching community, catch yesterday's training. That's all about creating curiosity. You've got to get really good at that. And you've got tools like reels and stories and all the things. Stories are brilliant for creating curiosity. Just little snippets, like 15 seconds, into the seconds. Share little snippets of what you're doing and how you're doing it and where you're going and what you're doing and what your thoughts are. Some of you just need to get a little bit braver with sharing more of you. That's basically what I'm saying, is just share more of just less crafted content and share more of you. Like, live video is awesome for that because you can blend so many different things. I can share some valuable training with you. Hopefully you're listening to what I'm saying and picking up some tips from this video. But I'm also, because it's live, you kind of get to know my personality. You get to know my quirks. You get to know the words that I use. You get that feeling. Is she genuine or is she full of it? You hang around me long enough, you get to know a little bit, about me. Like, live video is awesome for that. If you're not going live anywhere, not even going live in your stories, how does anyone really get to know you? And this is what people are craving. Okay, they really need to get to know you. You're the brand at the end of the day. You might have a branding message. You might have some words that represent what it is that you do, what you help people with, and what information you share with people. But you're the person that delivers it. Ultimately, your brand is you. What makes you stand out from others? And so at the end of the day, my last thing that I wrote down there is that I keep coming back to it. Have you heard this over and over again? Know, like, and trust. Are you letting people get to know you? Not just give value to people. Are you letting them get to know you as a person? And are you likable? Are you bringing in, some entertaining things and some inspiring things and some helpful things, like a combination of all of those things? Are you likable? Or are you complaining all the time? Or you're not consistent? You just show up and then you disappear, and then you show up and you disappear. Like, there's the trust side of it gone, the know, like, and trust. People will buy things from you when they know that you're going to, continue to be there for them and support them. And people will go into business with you when they know that, you're trustworthy and that you're there for them and you're going to continue to show up for them, and all those kind of things. Like, all of those things that I've just mentioned, that's what's important today. Giving value is just, it's just not enough. Think about that reality TV. Treat your social media like it's reality TV. Okay? Okay, we've got some admissions here. Donna, Survivor. I don't mind a bit of Survivor. But the interesting thing is the dynamics, don't you think, on those shows is, the arguments that people get into and the things that people say and this person. But those dating shows, like, seriously, what's going on there? Like, on the island ones, and she's kissing him, and then she's sleeping with him, and then there's kissing her, and then the girls are kissing each other. Like, what's going on there? But people are glued to it. Oh, Ford, Beauty and the Geek. I have watched a season of that. That's a funny one. Thank you, Sherry. Hey, Dale, how are you? No more comments. Nobody's got anything else to say. Oh, well, I'll leave it there. Has this been helpful in any way? Does it just make you go to a deeper level? Like, I just really want to encourage you guys to share a little bit more of yourselves and a little bit more of your personality and maybe a little bit more entertaining. Like, just have fun with social media now, because you can. In previous years, it has been really about who gave more value, like who showed up more and gave more value. Now it's really a blend of, yes, you still want to give value and give really good information to people, but you need to be really real and raw and genuine and funny and inspiring and entertaining and captivating and, letting people really get to know you. So do more of that. If you're a little bit scared of doing that, ease yourself in with stories. So, do what you normally do on your news feed, but just get a little bit braver in your stories with sharing more about what you're up to and what you're doing and what you're feeling and whatever. Remember, you are the brand at the end of the day, and people will buy stuff off you and join you in your team when they really resonate with you as a person. Okay? Please think about it. I hope it's helpful in some way, just to take you to a deeper level, or maybe help you explore a little bit different types of content, or being a little bit more open with the types of content that you're bringing, and realize what people are craving these days. They are craving human connection. They're craving real. They're craving genuine. They're craving a sense of community. So bring it. If you want to speed up your results on social media, bring that to the table. Okay. Cherie, I will share more of me, and most people don't know that I'm very physical. I liked wrestling with people. Really? See, I didn't even know that about you, and I know you quite well, Cherie. So if there's things that people don't know about you, like quirky things about that, because you never know who you're going to connect with. That has the same interests or experience, or a conversation might get sparked from something that you share. Tony, absolutely helpful. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. And Donna, Very helpful. Thanks so much, Helen. Awesome. Thanks for your comments there. So I really do hope that was helpful and food for thought. So this is my last live video of the week. So have an amazing weekend, whatever that brings for you. I look forward to seeing you next week for more great ideas and training and, topics of discussion. And don't forget helenmartinonline.com/video to register for the free video challenge starting on March 16th. Okay, I'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.